All right, hey guys. So in this episode, I'm having an exciting conversation with Gilbert Abraham. He is a founder and CEO of Abraham Global Marketing, a marketing agency that specializes solely on LinkedIn. He's like a LinkedIn guru, actually. So hey, Gilbert, welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you. So I know LinkedIn is doing a lot of exciting stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know you do a lot of outbound on LinkedIn.
Yes.
And I know also that a lot of people are doing it the wrong way.
Oh yes.
So what have you found to be the one thing you should think about when you want to get into using LinkedIn to build partnerships or get referrals?
I really think when it comes to using LinkedIn, period, you got to think about that person that you're going after. You got to first develop a plan, make sure that you have the who, what, why, all those basic first, and then you got to customize it, because what's happening out there is people just kind of blanket the whole place with one message and hoping somebody will respond.
Right.
And then when nobody replied, they're like, oh my God, this thing doesn't work.
Right.
So you really got to go a little deeper with this and think about, okay, what's in it for that person that you want to build that relationship, that partnership with. What they're going to get out of it, what you're going to get out of it, and then approach them and say, hey, John, I noticed that you work with XYZ clients. I work with similar clients. Here's one of our clients and how we're able to help them.
Right.
I think there may be an opportunity where we can collaborate.
Right.
Where it makes sense to maybe do a call.
Right.
So the goal is to not only start that conversation, but see how you can take it off like that.
Right. How? Because I know that it's always important to find how you can identify something that is important for them, but do you have a process for that? Because you work with a lot of different customers and a lot of different leads. What is a system you found to be really effective in terms of finding that?
Absolutely. One thing that we do, our team, is we work, like you mentioned, with a lot of different companies.
Right.
And I'll give you an example. One of our clients generated 19 leads just last week alone.
Right.
So far this month, I think she's in the third week, and we have 40 leads for her.
And those are marketing qualified leads.
Yes, marketing qualified, not just leads, but appointments.
Appointments, meetings.
So these are people that are actually getting on the phone with them. And the way we did that is our process really starts with, first you have a foundation.
Right.
And that foundation is composed of the LinkedIn profile, the messaging of that LinkedIn profile.
Or the person's profile.
Yes.
Or the company.
The person's profile.
The person's profile, okay.
Because it's person-to-person conversation.
Right.
So we're using that person's personal LinkedIn profile.
Right.
And it's the messaging. That's where we start. So
right.
Make sure that the messaging is on point, that it really communicates the value add or the unique selling proposition that person want to give out to that audience that's going to read it. Then the second step is that we create a sequence of messaging approach.
Right.
So based on that audience, we focus on the pain, we identify examples, and also value-added content that will show that, hey, here's something valuable that you can use.
Right.
And then the third piece of that is the research.
Right.
So it's really identifying who we're going to reach out to. That's where we use Sales Navigator.
Right.
In Sales Navigator, there's a tool called Lead Builder.
Lead Builder.
Yeah. And then Lead Builder allows us to identify the right people and also the one that posted on LinkedIn the past 30 days, the one that got the no position in the past 90 days. So we're able to see all that information, the one that really just, something new happened in your company. We put that list together. We identify when there's opportunity to reach out. Then we start the reach out process.
Gotcha.
So you see, it's a step-by-step system that we have in place that makes it work for us.
Right. No, I like the part you say you built a cadence, because one of the things we cherish a lot is follow-up, right?
Yes.
So, but on LinkedIn, it's pretty different. Like, how do you build a cadence that is adding value and not becoming really annoying? Like, okay, I got your first message. All right, leave me alone. I'll reply if I'm interested.
Yeah.
How do you follow up in a way that is personal and not, very annoying?
Good question. That can be challenging at times. And what we notice depends on the industry and who we're going after. If we're going after a very high level executive enterprise client or a small business, we change our messaging and the amount of times and days that we take before we follow up. And another piece that we look at.
I'm going to put you on the spot. What is the time you found to be most effective?
It varies. You have the connection invitation. Then I normally wait between 3 to 5 days later as the first follow-up message. And then after that, it goes between 15 to 21 days. So it's really drifting on them over time.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Right.
Now, the other piece is that LinkedIn just recently allows us to see people that rate your messages.
Oh, really?
And also to see who's online on LinkedIn. So
I think I saw that.
yeah,
it's pretty creepy.
Pretty cool.
Well, it's creepy from a customer point of view, but from a marketer's point of view, it's like,
amazing.
it's gold.
As a marketer. Yeah, it's golden.
Yeah.
So that's a very, very powerful way to see, okay, if this person is actually on LinkedIn right now at this time, if I reached out to them and they don't reply back to me, maybe I should step back into it and understand, okay, what did I say to them? Is this the right time?
Right.
Can they actually read my message now?
Right.
And then maybe go back to the drawing board and say, okay, maybe I need to create a different message that's tailored and more beneficial to them. And then follow up maybe in the next 10 or 15 days.
Right. So I mean, you mentioned three main things which I feel, encapsulates with the conversation we're having. So make sure you have the foundation right.
Yes.
Make sure that you have the sequencing pretty solid, and do the research. So, Juber, assuming we have all these variables in place, how do we move the conversation from LinkedIn to a meeting? Because that's what we want, actually.
Yeah.
So how do you do that?
No, that's an art in itself.
It's an art. Get his services,
So what we've seen work for us is that one, we ask, and we don't ask the first time we actually reached out. We ask after the second or third sequence.
Right.
And then when we ask, we normally don't ask for coffee right away because the person don't know you. They may not want to sit down and have coffee with you.
Yeah.
So we start with maybe, let's do a 10-minute or 15-minute call.
Right.
Let's see if there's an opportunity for us to
Right.
chat. And then if they reply to that and they're open to it, then we have like a calendar link that we'll send out.
Right.
So then we can align the calendars together.
Right.
So that's how we create that meeting for the client.
All right. Hey guys, great stuff from Gilbert Abraham. He's the CEO of AGM Global, AbrahamGlobalMarketing.com. You'd find the link in the description. Make sure to check him out. He's a great guy, LinkedIn. He's a guru. Get his services. Speak to him. He's very open. He makes a lot of money, but he's very casual. Don't be deceived. And we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.